Welcome back to Show Me St. Louis. It's no question divorce and family law matters can be overwhelming both emotionally and financially, but our next guest is working to change that experience right here in St. Louis. So joining us live in studio is Mark Haefner, attorney and founder of Haefner Law Office. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so Mark, let's just first start with a little bit about you all and your office and what makes you different.
Sure. Well, me and my team, all we do is family law. That's the only area we practice in. I've been doing it for over 20 years.
Wow.
And the way that we really kind of do a different approach, I was divorced myself, and I was a divorce lawyer, and I thought, oh God, I don't want to do this the way I do it, or the way everybody does it.
Right.
So I did kind of an uncontested, easy divorce. I thought, this is great. Why are we not doing this for everyone?
Yeah.
Went and talked to my boss, and he said, we're going to lose a fortune if we go this route. So I eventually left that firm and started my own, knowing it'd be more volume-based, but trying to hopefully get better referrals and not drag this process out. Because when you get divorced, it costs you three things: time, stress, and money.
Wow.
Time, a contested divorce takes about a year to 3 years, whereas an uncontested divorce takes about 45 days start to finish. Money, of course, the faster we get it, the cheaper it's going to be, and especially if we can do it uncontested, we can usually do that on a flat rate starting anywhere between $1,500 and $2,000.
Wow.
And the thing that people really don't count on is the cost of stress. The stress it has on you, your family, your children, everybody.
Right.
Being able to get this thing done fast, quick, cheap, and easy, and still have money left when it's all over is very, very rewarding for most people.
Yeah, of course. Now, you know, you're mentioning that you kind of were in a similar spot. You've been in those shoes. What is it that people should look for then when they are looking for a family law attorney?
Well, one thing you want to do is make sure you guys see, you get your goals out, and they see eye to eye, and they explain how they're going to get there.
Yeah.
For example, when someone comes into me and says, I hate that person, I just want to litigate the heck out of it, I usually am saying, I'm probably not the firm for you. My job, and the way that I see my best role, is going to be trying to work out a fair settlement deal for you and trying to get it done. Because we do a lot of contested cases as well. And I really try and focus on getting the settlement offers out towards the beginning, not waiting until we have a trial date to start talking settlement.
Yeah.
As soon as I get my discovery done and I know what numbers we're actually looking at, that's when we start to have a conversation. So you really want to make sure that you and your attorney have the same goals, same path, and understanding what are we going to be doing on each step here.
Yes.
Are we getting, how quick are we getting a settlement offer out? You know, just things like that, and ask questions. The other thing I'd recommend, make sure you get a firm that specializes in family law. You do not want someone who does everything under the sun, because family law is a very big changing area of law. And what happens in courtroom A is not what's going to be what happens in courtroom B. So you want to make sure that your attorney knows what the judge is like on each individual issue. So I would say find a specialist of family law.
And you mentioned, you know, you've been doing this over 20 years, and clearly you have a wealth of information. You actually have a book, so let's talk about this, Exit Strategy.
Yeah, I realized over the years I was getting asked the same questions over and over and over. So I wanted to create something easy for people, and it's not just my clients. We give this to anybody that wants them. And it's trying to take the mystery out of the divorce process. You know, it's me doing this every day all the time. I know what's going on. Most people have never gone through a divorce, and if you're lucky, you never will. But this way, it's just kind of a guide of tips, tricks, explaining the process, and also just taking a lot of the worry and concern out of it, and so that we kind of know what you're going into.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so if people are interested in learning more or perhaps having a conversation with you, what's the best option for them?
I would recommend going to our website. It's www.flatratedivorces.com. At the website, we've got a wealth of information. We've got some documents. You can get a free copy of the book. You can schedule an appointment. We do free 30-minute phone consultations.
Oh, great.
So there's a lot there for you as well if you just visit the website.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Mark, for joining us today. And again, Exit Strategy, it's a free book. So if you're looking to learn more and hear a little bit more from Mark, that's a great option, as well as visiting their website. As always, you can learn more, ksdk.com/show.